Meanwhile, a troubling rise in the number of Jamaica's children who've died by suicide in recent months is causing alarm island-wide. Experts and advocates are appealing for greater attention to be given to children's mental health, with one guidance counselor cautioning that the true number of cases could be higher than official figures suggest. Carla Ramdeen has the details.
Associate psychologist and CEO of Tea House Therapy, Sonia Winter, says the recent reports are alarming. Speaking on CVM's lead story on Monday, Ms. Winter explained that some young people are struggling with the realities of bullying, particularly cyberbullying, which can be a major factor.
Bullying is one thing. The thing about bullying is that can be, let's call it garden variety bullying, is contained in the schoolyard, let's say, right? Once it goes over into cyberbullying now, you're the audience which can witness your shame and embarrassment is considerably larger, and so that can exacerbate the feeling of helplessness, that can exacerbate the feeling of you can't escape it, a relenting feeling of being persecuted.
She adds that there are second factors like unresolved grief, which makes young people more vulnerable to dying by suicide.
Family relationships, trauma, grieving the loss of someone in the home makes a young person vulnerable to death by suicide. So that's a second factor in addition to bullying, And then, of course, there are pre-existing factors for the children, for the teenagers as well. They, too, have high levels of anxiety pre-existing this dying by suicide. They, too, have high levels of anxiety, of depression, of trauma, of unresolved grief.
Guidance counselor and president of the Jamaica Association of Social Workers, Jacqueline Bryan, believes the suicide rate may be higher. She points out that in some cases, children walk into traffic and are struck and killed, but those tragedies were recorded as accidents.
In having conversation with our young people, you will find that they say they want to end their life, they want to just don't live anymore. But then what I've heard of cases past where somebody just walks in front of a car. Walk in front of the car and you're like, that child is crazy. But instead of taking a pill or instead of cutting themselves, they just walk in front of a car and let a car hit them down because this is it. This is what I want to do. So that is reported as an accident.
Carla Ramdeen, CVM News.